have a question for you. What are you pretending not to know about your financial situation?
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are honored to welcome you to episode 747 of Life's Inside Track. And I'm Yetta Dekker.
And I'm Ken Dekker.
And it's where we get to share techniques, thoughts, tips, tools, tactics, and truths that we all need, we all deserve, you, I, everyone, so we can turn our house into home, our families thrive, and we build wealth wisely through real estate. Oh, pretender. Pretender.
This is a tough
I've
one,
been
yeah.
a pretender.
Yeah, me too. And I from time to time. And I think the question is, are we avoiding something because it's less confrontational, or we think it's going to be painful, the decision we need to make, so we're avoiding it? But avoidance isn't protection at all.
No, there's significant hidden costs when we avoid the inevitable.
Yeah, it becomes expensive.
We eventually get our reality, but we actually morph our reality into something worse. Right? And that's whether we're buying a home or we ought to be selling the home rather than keeping it because things have shifted. Mm-hmm. And so when we thought about this show, we thought about we tend to want to do well for our families.
Absolutely.
We know you want to do well for yourself and for your family and for your legacy. I don't think any of us are out to make poor decisions that will cost our future and maybe our family's future intentionally. Mm-hmm. That's just not who we are. Yeah. Right? Most people are out to do good with the money that they've earned, the money that they've been gifted, the money that they have access to, not make poor choices. And yet, sometimes what happens is we kind of close our eyes, cover them, maybe hide in the corner because we don't like what we're knowing to be true. So it's almost like we avoid wanting to find out.
Yeah.
And it eventually finds us out anyway. And that's whether we put a home on the market and the market says, I'm not paying that for it. Mm-hmm. Hiding from the truth of what the market is communicating, like, I'm just going to hold out. Well, it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Right? Yeah. The longer something is on the market, generally speaking, the less valuable it becomes, not the more valuable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's twofold here yet. And there's the two sides of the coin. There's the coin. I think what you're talking about is, am I holding on too long?
Right.
The financial writing's on the wall. Am I waiting to the last second to put it up for sale? I'm digging a deeper hole every month. I'm using my line of credit. I'm using my credit cards. I'm noticing that I'm going deeper and deeper. I'm not going the other way where debt is being reduced. I'm just surviving and not surviving. You're
keeping
you
sort
have
of
looks of surviving,
right?
But you're actually sinking. And waiting too long to make that decision that I've got to do something here. I've got to make some drastic changes. That, one of those things might be to call somebody and get some help. That's the first decision.
And a clarity call would be a way to start with that.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a judgment-free zone. We've been in financial messes, and you've heard about many of them, or some of them at least, maybe not many of them, but you've heard about our financial messes. So I don't think anyone is void from being at risk of avoiding the truth until it's almost too late.
Mm-hmm. We bury our head in the sand. We stop communicating to the company that we're not paying our bills on time, or we've stopped paying the interest or whatever.
Or we keep digging our hole deeper in other areas.
Yeah. And so we get to face that truth quicker, sooner, better, right? Like, let's not pretend we don't know which way the ship is going, right? And let's figure out a way to fix it. It can be as simple as selling a car. It can be as simple as getting a second job. It can be as rough as selling the family home. Like, there are decisions to be made to make sure that your family is protected.
And you want to make those decisions. I know this is a tough topic for us to venture into, and it's the wealth segment. It's the middle of May. This should be happy, bright, sunny flowers. It's beautiful. It's green. It's gorgeous. And we're saying, and we need a reality check.
Yeah.
Because things are getting harder for a lot of everyday Canadians, right? Inclusive of us.
And you will.
Things are not easier. They're more demanding than ever.
And this isn't for everybody, but just know that you will always do better selling it yourself than letting the bank take it back.
Meaning hiring a professional to help you sell it. So
That's what I
stay
mean.
in control.
Stay in control, not let the bank control what they're selling it for, and you're out of it, and the carrying costs and the legal costs and the interest costs, and it just multiplies like crazy.
It's a downward snowball that's rolling super fast downhill. It's terrible. So we want you to pick up the phone, even if it's difficult, or just go to dekkerteam.com, book a clarity call. This is also for you if you're thinking of buying.
Yeah, because that's the other side of the coin. You know, we've seen people push the limits too far. You know, buy a new home construction speculatively, put the down payment on a mortgage on their house, which is not really a problem, but then not being able to qualify for the mortgage when the property is built and have to get private lending at high interest rates and then rent it for half of what it's costing to carry the house. This is real life stuff we've been talking with people about. We didn't put them into that situation, but we're certainly going to try and help them get out. The issue is that what they were not, they knew their financial situation. They knew they weren't going to be able to approve for the mortgage when the time came. So then what are they pretending not to know? And what are you, that was what Yetta opened the show with.
Yeah.
What are you pretending not to know that you do know and that can affect? And that could even be on the positive side, like your money's sitting there doing nothing because you're afraid of using it, right? But what is the thing in the financial area of your life that you're pretending not to know or stalled in action?
The bottom line is avoidance doesn't actually delay the outcome. It reshapes it. It changes what the outcome is going to be, and we don't want that for you.
Yeah, so buyers will stretch without pressure testing what it's going to look like if interest rates change or life changes or income changes. And sellers tend to anchor on a price that they arbitrarily got. Maybe sometimes it's justified by other properties or data, but the market will speak. And if you've been on the market for a month, 6 weeks, and no offers, the market's speaking. Don't pretend you're not hearing it.
So give us a call and we will help you walk through it. And ultimately, Ken, what do we love about this?
Well, we love helping people build wealth wisely through real estate.
Because it's about much more than the money.
Absolutely.
So much more. So if the cost is high of avoiding, why do we keep doing it is what we're going to look at in segment B.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward.